Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's focus is Hourglass. However, the spotlight is totally on these brand new, beautiful Hourglass Curator Eyeshadow Palettes that I have here. We're going to try them out together, so let's dive in. I ended up purchasing two of the eyeshadow quads. I have here Futurist, which is on the warm side, warm golden. It has two mattes, a shimmer and a metallic. We have Minimalist, which is an all matte quad. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them so you guys could see what they look like. So this one is Futurist. This one is Minimalist, the all matte quad. To me, this one is more like an essential palette. As far as packaging, this is tin-like. It has a cool little mirror. It's similar to the holiday face palettes that they released. These are expensive. Are these worth it? I don't know yet. So we're gonna find out together. At that price point, I have high expectations for these. I'm expecting blendability. I'm expecting pigment. And today we're gonna find out if they are worth the hype, worth the money. The majority of products today are Hourglass. There's just a few items that I don't have yet, which I'm hoping I will purchase soon. But other than that, everything else is going to be Hourglass. So I'm super excited. And let's start off with eyes. I like to start my makeup with eyes because I have mentioned before that I'm super messy with my eyeshadow, and I prefer to not worry about that, you know, just get my eyeshadow look done and then clean up and then add the rest of my face. So that's what we're gonna do today. All right, just wanna get my hair out of my face. I went ahead and prepped my eyes with this Hourglass Equilibrium Eye Balm. This came with my order as a sampler. I will say that it is definitely hydrating. I'm liking it so far. I used my trustworthy Rare Beauty eye primer and some powder. So let's do Minimalist on this side and Futurist on this side. So I want to use all four of them. And I'm gonna start off with the lightest to the darkest. Since this is the lightest, I'm gonna actually go over my whole eyelid with this as an additional base. Now I'm gonna go in with this shade here. And I'm placing it on the crease. Now we're gonna go in with this one, keeping it in the crease to darken it up a little. I want to blend, blend, blend. Taking it above the crease a little bit. And we're gonna use the darkest shade for the outer corner of the eye. By the way, that was the BK Beauty 212 that I used. Now I'm gonna use the Sigma E35 tapered blending brush to blend that out, so we don't have a harsh line. So far, these shades are blendable. I'm gonna use this shade to go over my lid. I'm gonna use the lightest for my brow bone. Very soft looking eyeshadow. I want to deepen it a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with this shade here. And I'm going into the crease again just to darken it up a little bit. All right, we're gonna leave it there. Very soft look. I'm cleaning it up a little bit. I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay 24/7 inks for my eyeliner since I don't have an Hourglass eyeliner yet. Now the shade I used was 0 for the Urban Decay eyeliner. I'm gonna smudge out the eyeliner with the darkest shade on here. I'm gonna tightline my upper lid with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eyeliner in 0. I'm gonna leave mascara for last. Let's go in with the Futurist. And I am using a clean BK Beauty 202 brush. Let's go in with this shade here. If you're wondering about fallout, there is a bit of fallout, but I expect fallout with eyeshadows. It is rare to come across an eyeshadow, which I have. I can't think of one right now, but I have, that does not have fallout. Again, blendable. We're just placing this on the crease. Now I want to go in with this shade here to deepen that and give it dimension. All right, I'm gonna go back in with this shade here above the crease to smoothen that out. These are very blendable, just so you guys know. Okay. So we're going in with this metallic shade. And I'm gonna place it, you know what? I'm gonna place it all over my lid. Now we're gonna use our finger. I'm gonna use the shimmer shade as a topper. Just in the center. That's pretty. That's very pretty, I like that. I'm gonna use the opposite side of this one, and this one is the Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm just gonna pat this just to blend the edges. All right, I wanna go back in with this shade here on the outer corner, just to see if it'll deepen a little bit more. That looks nice, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it. For this side, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay 24/7 inks in Whiskey, a dark brown. When I do my eyeliner, I don't stress out over it because I have mature eyes, and what I like to do is I like to smudge my eyeliner to give it a little smudge look, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to tightline my upper lash with Urban Decay eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and do my base, and I'll be back. For my base, I used the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation and Concealer in 3N, as well as the bronzing stick. This one is in 210. Today I want to use the Hourglass Unreal Liquid Blush. I'm going to use Scene on this side and Moment on this side. I know this packaging is not ideal with Hourglass. I really hope that down the road they do change this packaging. The formula is excellent. It's just the packaging that's a little, I don't know, different. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just you have to press down on this. I already have it dented in because sometimes, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But this is Scene. Let's hold it up. Just a couple of drops. I like to place this with my finger. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Stain and Tint blending brush. This is the newest one that I have from e.l.f. I don't really have much from e.l.f., but this one here, this is an excellent blush brush. Check that out. It is perfect for the cheek. And I still have some here if I wanted to go in with some more. If you want your blush to last you all day, you're gonna lay down your liquid or cream blushes or balms first, and then on top you're gonna set your makeup, and on top of that you're gonna add powder blush, and it will last all day. So that's Scene, the Hourglass liquid blush. So we said on this side we're going to go in with Moment. This one's more on the peachy side. That should be good. I'm gonna use a clean brush. All right, and that's Moment. I love these liquid blushes. I want to get the whole set. Let's go ahead and set this makeup. I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge just to make sure there's minimal creasing going on. I've mentioned this before. This pressed powder is my favorite. The press and the loose together are perfect, a perfect pair. I'm gonna use this double-ended Hourglass brush, and I'll post the exact name or number to this one. When I use the pressed powder, I go under my eyes first. And honestly, I'm using the pressed powder for my under my eyes, basically my T-zone. I love how this blurs my skin. Check this out. That is no filter there, guys. Look at that. That's insane. I hope the camera can capture that. Like, let's look at the chin. Watch. This pressed powder is so blurring. I love it. Okay, so just the T-zone. Now I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass loose powder. If you have mature skin like I do, you're not gonna bake. You are going to press, okay? You want to press the powder into those fine lines. That's what's gonna give you that blurring effect. If you slap on a bunch, it's not only gonna dry your skin, it's gonna look cakey, in my experience. Sometimes it takes us a little bit to adjust to our maturing skin, and it's all trial and error, but it's all good. That's part of life, right? We learn. So we're just pressing. Occasionally I will, if I want to define like my cheekbones, I'll do like a line right there, but for the most part, just press it. After you do that, you can also go in whatever's left. Look, there's not much left in there. And this is the Hourglass. Oh my goodness, I don't know the name of this one, but it's the double-ended powder brush. I'll add that to the description as well. So for above my eyebrows, I don't know if you could tell, it's still a little shiny. So what I like to do is just get the edge of my beauty puff or my powder puff and just go over it like this. I like to flip it over to the clean side and just press like this. Don't smudge it, just press. I'm gonna use my Dior bronzer, which I love. This one is in 20 medium matte. I love the smell of this one. If you don't like fragrance, or if you easily get irritated or your skin's sensitive and you can't do or you just simply don't like any fragrance in your makeup, then this is not really going to be for you. But this is a luxury fragrance. This is not a cheap perfume smell, that's for sure. I think that's good. So I have these two blushes. This one is Mood Exposure, and this one is Sublime Flush. I'm gonna use Sublime Flush on this side and Mood Exposure on this side. I'm using the Sigma. This one was a collab, Sigma and Samantha tapered contour brush. I love to use it as a blush brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and so beautiful. I feel like these blushes are so elegant. Add a little bit more. And that one is Mood Exposure. I'm gonna use a clean. This one is a Sigma Spotlight Duster. This one's an F37. And this one is Sublime Flush, which is another beautiful blush. I love this one so much. I love blushes. I hope I never have blush blindness where I'm putting on way too much. I love blush. So that's Sublime Flush, Mood Exposure. I love topping my makeup my blushes, whatever I'm using, with this Ambient Light palette. This one is volume number 2. It has lasted me so long, by the way. I'm gonna use this. I haven't used this side yet of the double-ended Hourglass brush. And I like to just swirl. I literally just swirl the whole thing and add it. It is so easy, beginner friendly. You don't have to stress out over if you went too much. This gives you a nice glow, not harsh at all, super light, and it's blurring as well. Let's go ahead and finish the eyes. I'm gonna tightline my lower lash line with, on this side, with the Urban Decay eyeliner in 0 and this one in Whiskey. I'm going to smudge out the lower lash line with, let's see, I think I want to do this one right here. For this side, I'm going to blend it out with this shade here. I'm going to go ahead and blend those out. Let's do lips. For my lips, I'm going to be using 2 products that I recently purchased from Hourglass. They are not new to the line. They're new to me though, so I'm super excited. We have the Hourglass Phantom Volumizing Glossy Balm, and this one is in Trace. And we have the lip liner it's the Hourglass Shape and Sculpt lip liner. This one is in Uncover. So let's go ahead and look at the lip liner. So this is what it looks like. And the lip balm. Let's go ahead and swatch them really quick. So this is the lip liner in Trace. And the lip balm. Look at that, brand new. It's beautiful. So let's try them out. Now going in with the glossy balm. Does this have a little plumping in it? Yep, it does. It's the volumizing. Why didn't I realize that? There is a little plumping to it, which I'm not too fond of, but it's okay. It's fine. So that's the lip combo. With my order, I also received an Hourglass Unlock Mascara Sampler. And before purchasing, I really want to try this out because if I like it, I'm gonna go ahead and get the full size one. So let's see what this one is like. That's what the wand looks like. Okay, let's try it out. Let's see. Instant Extension Mascara. This this mascara just lengthened my lashes. Wow. I am super impressed with this mascara. I am surprised, amazed. The length that it gave my eyelashes is insane. I don't think I have a mascara that has given me length like this. Usually the ones that I have give me volume. This one is giving me length. Wow. I'm super happy about that. Let's not forget the lower lashes. Not too much though. Wow. And that's just the sampler one. The Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extension Mascara. Wow. Well, I guess I've made up my mind. I'm definitely going to purchase that mascara. Okay. Let me let my mascara dry really quick and then we will finish this makeup look. Let's finish this makeup look with the Hourglass Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. And this is the final look. We have Minimalist on this side and Futurist on this side. What do you guys think? We said today's focus was gonna be Hourglass. However, the spotlight is on these two eyeshadow quads. Let's talk about them. Let me share with you my final thoughts. So, are they blendable? Yes. Pigment? There's pigment there. Buildable? Buildable. It's on the softer side. Is it worth $68? I would say you're paying for the brand, to be honest with you, because this is a quad. This is crazy. I think the most expensive one I've seen is Tom Ford. I think this Tom Ford has to be Tom Ford, but I feel like you're paying more for the brand. I would have preferred these eyeshadows to have been in this packaging. Tin packaging is, to me, is not luxury, but that's just me. I know that Hourglass has their style. To me, this packaging says luxury. And if they would have had these eyeshadow quads in this packaging, I would have been happier. So again, is it worth it? You be the judge of that. They are beautiful. They are blendable. Honestly, I don't think you can capture on camera what you see in person. These make me feel luxurious. So my question to you is, would you purchase a $68 eyeshadow palette? Tell me, what is your favorite Hourglass product? I can tell you off the top of my head right now, I have a lot of favorites, but the top two are gonna be the pressed powder and the loose powder. They are my favorite. Well, it was fun trying these new eyeshadow palettes with you. If you made it this far, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. I would love to have you as part of this little beauty community that we have going here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.